We walk through the world with our earth suit and perceive the outer world. We can never grasp the whole truth. The bat hears ultrasound, we don't. The shark perceives electromagnetism, we don't. There are so many things that we can't perceive with our earthly five senses. What the sensory impressions do to us is individual, because the inner world of human beings is absolutely unique. When 10 human beings look at a red rose, 10 different inner worlds are opened. The clairvoyant and philosopher Rudolf Steiner says about this: as its own inner world, the human being's spiritual entity is different from its corporeality. The yoni immediately confronts if one directs the attention to the simplest sense experience. No one can know at this moment whether another experiences such a simple sense experience in exactly the same way as he does. It is known that there are human beings who are colorblind. These see the things only in different shades of gray. Accordingly, one must call the sensation of the soul. If one makes this fact quite clear, then one will soon stop to regard the inner experiences as mere brain processes or the like. How does external perception come about? People usually think, especially people who think they are very clever, that external perception comes about because things are outside and the human being is in his skin, and that the external things make an impression on the human being, and thereby his brain creates an image of the external objects and forms inside him. It is not like that at all. Rather, it behaves quite differently. In truth, the human being with his spirit and soul is not at all inside within his skin. For example, when the human being sees this bunch of roses, he is indeed inside the bunch of roses with his spirit and his soul, and his organism is a reflecting device and reflects these things back to him. They are in truth always spread out over the horizon which you observe. And in the waking consciousness you are stuck with an essential part of your spirit and astral body also in the physical and etheric body. The process is comparable to the following. Imagine you are walking around in a room in which a number of mirrors are attached to the walls. You walk around the room. Where you don't have a mirror, you don't see yourself. But as soon as you come to a mirror, you see yourself. If there is a place again without a mirror, you don't see yourself. And if there is a mirror again, you see yourself again. It is the same with the human organism. It is not the producer of the things we experience in the soul. It is only the reflection machine. The soul is together with the things out there, for example here with these bunch of roses. That the soul sees the bunch consciously depends on the fact that the eye in connection with the brain machinery reflects back to the soul what the soul is living together with. This is one of the worst illusions of Maya, that the human being believes that he is in his skin with spirit and soul. He isn't. In reality, he is in the things he sees. When I face a human being, I am inside him with my spirit and my astral body. If I wouldn't meet him with my organism, I wouldn't see him. My organism is responsible for seeing him, but with my spirit and my astral body, I am inside him. The fact of not being able to see this is one of the most fatal things of Maya. We use several bodies, shells, or suits at the same time in every moment of our life. The physical body, our earth suit, gives us access to the physical world. Here we perceive everything directly. The astral body, or our soul, allows us access to the world of feelings and sensations. The spirit body gives us access to the spiritual world, the world of thinking. Our astral body and our spiritual body go far beyond the limits of the physical body. We travel with these suits perfectly real in the world of feelings and thoughts, but we perceive only shadows from these worlds. After leaving the physical body, the so-called death, we will perceive the astral world and the spiritual world directly. Then we will receive completely different sensory impressions. We will then experience in real terms how what we perceive is literally in our astral and spiritual bodies.